So many sounds. So many sounds. Let's go. Let's turn that one off. So many sounds. Get that going. Okay. So many sounds. Love that we have so many sounds. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Look at that, my only fan. Stupid. Stupid joke. It's a dumb joke. Dumb joke. Let's go. Alright. Still here. Still looking clear. Still in the clear. Alright. Thanks for hitting the like button, folks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Let's rock this place, shall we? Let's rock this place. Good morning, Paige. How are you? Paige, can you hear me? You give me a thumbs up if you got me on the clear. If not, let me know. And we'll fix this. But I think we're on the clear. I think we're clear. Good morning. Today, Thursday, as we all know, on Thursdays I like to do employee evaluation days. Thank you, my good friend. All right, so we'll deal the cards out and we'll do our due diligence with the dice and coming up with the randomizing of the card. Blah blah blah. You know, if you've been here, you've been here. If you haven't, welcome. Welcome. All right, I've had a good morning. I have had a really good morning. Nothing spectacular, really. Just, good morning. I hope you guys have had a good morning, too. I'll probably take a little nappy nap after this. No big deal. I got a reading. I just remembered that I have a tarot reading for later on tonight. I picked up a tarot reading. A friend of mine, I've read her cards a few times, and so she's like, I think it's time for a vibe check. And so she wanted me to do a tarot reading. I forgot. I'm like, what am I going to do today? I don't really have anything to do today. No, service. I'll be of service. Paying, of course. She's like, you can't you can't shirk out on paying for the tarot. Like, you can't, it's not for free. And I was like, look, lady, you paid last time, okay? I'm not going to short myself out on the money this time, okay? You want to pay me, you can pay me. No big deal. So, I hate that, like, people have to pay me. Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird that doing any of this storytelling for money, It doesn't make any sense. I'm making it all up. This doesn't make any sense. I'm making it up. You know what I mean? Like, and you're paying me. People pay people to make shit up. It's really funny. I don't feel bad. Don't get me wrong. It takes about an hour to do a reading. But, like, so it's worth my time and your time, But I'm just saying, like, $20. 20 lobsters for a story. 10 lobsters for a story. How many lobsters would you pay for a story? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense sometimes. Humans, man. Silly, goofy animals. But here we are. Together. Oh, hey, by the way, the title of the show, for today's title of the show, Happy Schedule 3 Day. Marijuana and other THC products are now, according to the acting attorney general, I don't know how legal it is or how binding it is or how awesome it really is, but it's a lot of fun because it's really, there's not much else to trumpet about, if you will. But happy Schedule 3 Day. For those of you that celebrate, we would be out in the garage, except we're at the limited resources of Schedule 3, and so Page. again, again, not much to trumpet about. Okay, not much to trumpet about, but at least we got that. So we got that page. Okay, woo! At least we got that. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're gonna do today's employee evaluation. So we'll do three things that we're doing well, and then we got three things that we need to work on, and then continuing on with for those of you that are following along, I like to do three more things we're doing well. It's a good managerial situation. Okay, so think about you. It's all about you. All right. And if you want, for those of you that like, man, I wish the Torah reading was about me. It is. Okay. I got three things that are and I'm gonna love about you, and I got three things that you could probably work on, and then I got three things that I love about you. Okay, and we're gonna do great. It'll be perfect. Okay. Here we go. Love you guys. Chat. I ignore the chat while I do the reading, or else I don't get into the reading. You know, and then it's just like, can I, I respond. So I love you guys. Plus, I'm half blind anyhow, so I can barely figure out. I know that it's Paige because like I can sense like disregard and spite emanating with every. I don't know. No, she's a great lady. Paige doesn't have any, not a shred of disregard from Miss Viva, whatever her name. I don't know. I'm out in her name. We're gonna roll the dice. 4, pile 4, and 5. We rolled a 5, so we'll take the top 5 cards, put them on the bottom as our cut card. All right. If you want a personal reading, if you like that, get a hold of me over at Tarot and Lobster on Instagram. I do that, but it's not for free. Like I do, it's lobsters. Like I charge cash app and I don't. That's why I like let's just have fun today. Yeah, maybe enjoy some of the cards that maybe could be about you today. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, uh, okay. I just don't want to like make shit up and then have you go, oh yeah, that's real. Other than now, 1, 2, 3. We'll take 5 and 6 as well. We'll leave pile 4. I told my buddy, my roommate, yeah, my readings last about an hour long. And he goes, wait, so why do they take an hour? I go, I don't know. Online, like the show usually lasts like maybe a half hour at most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Why did my individual readings take an hour? Because I got to type it out. I got to tell people, like, I got to remind them. They ask questions. And I answer the questions. I go card by card typically. Like, this is your first card, and then here's your second card, and I explain it based on however many cards you want, up to like 10. Don't make me do a 13 card reading. Come on, that's goofy. I don't want to. That's a long ass story. Okay, this is a long ass intro for a short story that I'm gonna tell. Okay, don't make me. Come on. So love ya. I'll talk to you then. How about that? Okay. Card number 1. Oh, wait. We have to activate the space. Hold on. Let's activate 1. Boop. Alright. We're activated. Card number 1. Things I like about you, okay? Employee evaluation. We're going to work on some stuff. We're going to do some stuff great. We're going to keep doing stuff. We're going to do some stuff better. Yeah? You with me on this one? I think you're with me on this one. Okay, and we're going to use it all with it's Thursday. It's working our way into a great Friday. Typically our readings on Friday are great because we're working to be a better person, aren't we? Let's go. Card number 1. Things I like. Things are doing great. Things that are going well. Okay? You good with this? Card number 1. Page of Swords. You're always willing to have a conversation. You're pretty talky. You're always willing, but you're kind of, this is almost like you're always asking questions. You're willing to learn. But you're Like Socrates. Socrates was offed by the Senate because he couldn't stop asking questions. Here in our company, we thrive on questions. We are, if nothing but, questionable. Okay? We are, if nothing but, undefined and seeking answers. Kind of like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? If, I mean, that's a question, and that gets applied to our show daily. Okay? So I appreciate the questions. And if I have to be an answer or two, I'm proud to be. But look at you asking questions. Look at you realizing you don't know everything. Look at you with your humble intelligence and your degree of attention when it comes to the details. There's a lot of I'm rehashing everything I just said. Like I think that's the skill of a lot of like bullshit artists is they say one sentence and then they say it the same way like the next 7 times, you know? Like they say like a single sentence and then they say it a little bit the same way the same time. You know, they say a kind of similar sentence and then they say it in a kind of you know what I mean? Bullshit artists are great. Card number 2. Things I like, things we're working on. Page of Spears. What are you doing, Viva? Get out of here. I don't need this, okay? I'm trying not to, we don't do personal readings, okay? We don't do personal, I don't know why we have a personal reading going on. I told the lady that she had, but here you are, apparently we got Paige like running all around. I didn't mean to, okay? Page of Spears. Page of Wands. Let's go. Hold on. Let's look this up. Page of Wands. So we got Page of Swords, which is like you're out there, like really, you're wanting to know a lot. Page of Wands. Let's go. Page of Wands. Where are the wands? Where are the wands? Okay. Where are the wands? Page, Prince. Page. Wait, we got the print. Pen. All right. Page of Wands. An opportunity may be coming your way. You must balance your need to be rash and impetuous with the necessity of acting in a mature, steady manner. Wild at times and easily fired up, the Page of Wands awakens us to the enthusiastic and spontaneous side of life. You're a puppy. Look at you, you got you're so willing to do anything. Look at you. Good you. Come here. Who's a good you? Oh, who's a good you? Are you doing a good you? Oh, come here. Let me give you kisses. Good you. Be aware that the appearance of the Page of Wands in a reading may mean that a person with their qualities will soon be appearing in your life. Maybe you got someone that's like being all cute and they're super confident, but they're humble about it. You know, like a puppy runs around, they're just swinging their butt around, and we all love the puppy tail waggy wag. You know, and the puppy tail waggy wag knows the puppy tail waggy wag is all part of the like happy, right? Until the puppy tail waggy wag knocks over like the chair or however big the puppy is. You can be 7 years old and still be a puppy, by the way. Okay? You could be in your 40s and still be a puppy, by the way. Okay? I wag my tail around a lot and I knock chairs over a lot. But I am friggin' adorable about it, okay? And so are you. You got good energy about you. You're always willing to show up and have a good day. No one has a bad time around you. You got that empath about you. You're like, hey man, what can I do to help? What can I do to be a part of? What can I do to not mess things up? I'm gonna. Well, what can I do to not? I can learn. Teach me. Here we are learning. And here we are learning. Card number 3, things I like about you. Things that we're doing great. Card number 3, 4 of coins. Should we lower the... Let's... I don't know. 4 of coins. Inner resources. Hidden resources. Look at you. If you don't know how to do something, you know how to figure out how to do it. If something needs to get done, you know how to get it done. Even though it may not look like it. Like you got those hidden resources. I think. Let me make sure. That could be 4 of wands. Hold on. 4 of, we got 4 of sword. No. That's repose. 4 of cups is reevaluation. No, we don't need that. 4 of pentacles. We're in the back where the money should be. You know, you put your wallet in the back pocket, right? So we put the pentacles in the back pocket. All right, let's go. 4 of pentacles. Possessiveness. What? According to the Enchanted Tarot. Third thing I like about you. Let's go. The lessons to be learned here is that real power cannot be won with increased wealth. Oh, we're investing, aren't we? Material gains will not... Oh, wait, no, we're not investing. We're shirking the shackles of surcharges. Yeah. Material gains will not satisfy your need for security in this world of change, because true security comes from within. Oh, I nailed it. I did it. Hidden resources. You make the most out of what's around you because you're the most of what's around you already. Yeah, right? Does that make sense? Is that inspiring? My inspirational quotes are as inspirational as the cat hanging from the cliff. Okay? I don't know. If you get inspired by me, don't fall off a cliff. Okay? Hold on. God's right there. You're kidding. What are you doing? Okay? You got hidden resources. Hold on. People are like, I don't know how they make it every day. And sometimes you don't know how you make it every day either. Basically, this is the fishes and loaves card of the deck. We've gone over the fishes and loaves miracle and my interpretation of it. I also understand like the colloquial interpretation of it. Colloquial? The common interpretation of it, which is, you take 3 and they become 17. And that's what you know how to do. Every day you can make 3 and turn it into 17. It's good. That's why you're working in accounting. We need you working on the books. We got some shady shit going on and I need you in there. Okay? We're all part of this. Okay? We all serve a little need. We all serve a little... I got you. If you know how to cook the numbers, baby, I got a job for you. Okay? 3 things that we need to work on now. Okay? Let's as the reader, as someone who cares about you, as someone who has been watching you every day, whether or not you want me, that's weird. That, like, from my side of the camera, I see you. I see you. All right, I see what you're wearing, and I like the choice. Get out for today. Okay, you're doing great. And I see the hat that you're wearing. Okay, it's a nice hat. Why are you wearing? Who's wearing a derby hat? Like, wow, big hat, nice one. Why are you wearing a derby hat and watching this? 3 things we need to work on, aside from a derby hat. Isn't the derby coming up soon? I don't know. Card number 1, 8 of Wands, reversed. You sometimes don't pay attention to what's going on around you. You sometimes don't pay attention to, like, maybe you could be Like maybe people need to get a hold. Like you're a little like deaf to the world, if you will. I'm not gonna say that you're selfish. You just maybe not necessarily like self-important. You just maybe you need to pay attention to people like around you. You know, like it seems like no man is an island unto himself, but there you are floating. Okay. The Eight of Wands, up right side up, is all about signals. It's all about like paying attention to the details around you, right? And here you are, not quite paying attention. What's going on, Herbie? I only know it's Herbie because of the blue. What's going on, my guy? So you need to pay attention a little bit better to what's going on around you. Eight of Spears reversed. Says you're a little distracted. Things are going on around you. You probably should be paying attention to. Who's saying what? Who's doing this? What do you? What you know? The rest of it. Blah blah blah. Pay attention. Quit, quit jerking around with your own like. Who brings tarot cards to work? Card number 2 on things we need to work on. Why are they upside down? 7 of Spears, right side up, or it's upside down. Things we need to work on. 7 of Wands, reversed. That's more like struggle, right? It seems like you're being a little lazy. You're letting people walk over you. Instead of fighting, instead of standing up for yourself, instead of doing what's right by you, you get lost in the struggle. You give up. I don't want to fight. I don't want to be a part of a struggle. Why? Who cares? I've had so many fights with so many people in order to defend myself. I have zero ability to pick one out of the multitude of things that I've ever had to defend and fight and stick up for myself with and for and about. It doesn't matter. What matters is you being you and not forsaking you for the sake of others. Card number 3 on things we need to work on. 6 of Swords. It's usually passage or travel, or maybe in this instance it could be like wherever you go, that's where you are. You know what I mean? Like it could be like this rocks me back to, and my teacher probably shouldn't have said this, but way back in 9th grade, 10th grade, art, my teacher comes up, and I transferred from one school to another, and my new art teacher comes up, and I had been slacking off in school, in the class for a little while. Showed good talent at that time. And my teacher goes, I know that you came here from another school, but you're going to work here. You're not going to be the same kid you were at your other school. You will show effort. And that's brutal. I was like, how did she know that I was going to slack off because it's a new school? How did she know that I thought that I had like that freedom? How did she know? She came right at me. No matter where you are, kid, you will always be better than you were yesterday, or else. Maybe not so threatening, maybe not so like ominous, like be better or else, okay? But what I'm saying, she called me out. She said, no matter where you are, that's where you are. You got shit to work on. You got to be either better than, or realizing why you're not. You know. She said it's the setup for you've got so much potential, kid. Like, potential can go kiss my butt. Okay, potential can go start its own YouTube channel and see how long it takes for them to get to. We're not even at 300 likes yet. Okay, you potential. Okay? If I want to run, if I gotta go, like I know sometimes you want to pull the geographic. You're like, I gotta get out of here. Okay, I don't want to have to talk about this with anyone. Like, when someone sits you down and like, hey man, can we talk real quick? And you get that little like twinge up your spine. We're like, I don't know, I gotta go. Like that. I hate employee evaluation days. I do, because I'm like, these are the days when I want to call in sick. And just go anywhere else except for sitting here and eating crow. Okay, eating the crow that's been flying out of my mouth. What are you eating? Never mind. So now we got three things that we're gonna work on. Or I'm sorry, we got three things that we did well. Okay, we've got hidden resources. We're willing to learn, and we've got we're a puppy, right? So no big. That's awesome. And then we've got three things to work on, which is we're kind of an idiot. We're not paying attention, puppy. All right, we've got we don't really want to fight. There you are, with tuck and tail. You know how like when the puppy tucks tail, you're like roar, like roar. And you gotta roar at them in order to get them to roar back at you. Well, here I am, buddy. Roar! Okay, I need you to roar back at me. Okay, and then the Six of Spears says, don't go tucking tail into your cage. Come on back here, buddy. No, you gotta come back here. Come here. Come here. And then now we got three more cards. Basically, three more scratches behind the ear. Good job, good girl. Good boy, good girl. It's puppy day today. On schedule 3 day. Card number 1 for three more things that we have to work on. Reversed King of Wands. Or three more things that we're doing well. King of Wands. Humility, I think. King of Wands. King of Wands. Let's go here. Let's look up. Oh, they're reversed. It's reversed. It probably. I could editorially be like, let's turn that right side up, but let's see how difficult we can be, shall we? King of Wands. Like the King of Wands, you are developing the art of taking action where power and pride are concerned. Confidence, right? Don't impulsively rush into situations, and you will be able to simultaneously handle a great many. Here we are, we're upside down, we are impulsively rushing into situations. Puppy mode's kicking in hardcore. Adopt a warm and confident approach and go forward as a decisive leader. You know what? Maybe you don't have to be the alpha. You can be the beta. It's fine. Don't be the omega. Mate, just settle down. Be a good team member. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to be the cock of the walk. You can just walk the walk. Right? You don't have to be like Vinny Barbarella or Vinny, like, you can be Mr. Carter. Vinny Barbarino? There we go. Vinny Barbarino. Barbarello. What's Pam Anderson doing in Welcome Back, Kotter? Anyhow, sometimes you can be welcome back. You can be Mr. Kotter. I'm just here to help. I'm not here to lead. And there you are. You're a good helper. Card number 2 of more things that you're doing well. Reversed Knight of Cups. A little dispassionate. Maybe we're learning that, like, we're calming down. We're learning now. We're finally calming down. We can sit, Ubu, sit, good boy. Okay, we can do that. We're doing great. Okay, by the end of this reading, we're going to learn how to fetch. Okay? By the end of this reading, I know that some of you are like, I got this weird yearning urge to go chew on some shoes. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? You don't want to do that. You're wagging your tail and like you're gonna get sent off somewhere. Don't chew on any shoes, okay? The Knight of Cups, right side up, is it's all about passion and rushing into things and full bore and basically just like it's the love bomb of the tarot deck. And right side up, it's almost the same thing, except you kind of like you're telling people not to care. I don't know. Like I think maybe like we're just chilling out instead of rushing in, instead of like charging the front door when the owner gets home. Now you can jump off the couch and be like and wag the tail a little bit, do your little a little bit, instead of just jumping all over the place, which is fun. That's great. That's puppy mode. Remember we did that. Page of Swords, page of Wands. That's puppy time right there. But we're doing a little better. Final card. Let's see. Final card. Nine of Swords. And I'm going to show you the card, and I'm going to show you. There's the Direwolf. We're using the Game of Thrones deck, by the way. So we have a Direwolf in behind like a cage, and look, we got puppy mode kicking in. You know how to lock it down. Nine of Swords is usually considered like the nightmare card of the deck. But sometimes you gotta lock yourself down, right? And doesn't it get a little like, I don't want to not be a puppy? Doesn't it get to be like that? Doesn't it suck changing? Oh, God, I hate changing. What do you mean I gotta grow up? What do you mean? What do you mean I gotta be like a good boy? I don't want to be a good boy. I just want to be a puppy, okay? I don't want to do things the right way. No, man, I don't want to run through the hoop. I don't want to eat one can of dog food. I want all the dog food every day. Please? But here's the nightmare, isn't it? It's just the living like you gotta lock it down. The gradual maturation away from puppydom to good boy wolfdom. Or good girl wolfdom. I'm just saying. You're all right. You have looked into the face of the abyss and found that it is you. Now, whatever fears, nightmares, horrors may await us, they got nothing against what we do to ourselves. With all that judgment and all that chaos that goes on in our brains. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's alright to just be a puppy. Just give into the energy of it all. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. If for some reason you end up with a new puppy today, let me know. I'd love to see pictures. And then we can I'll be like, ah ha ha ha. You now have a living creature to take care of. If you are somehow the puppy that someone has today, good boy, good girl. Okay? I'm just saying. It's been a good reading. I'd give you a treat, but I don't have anything. Okay? So eventually I'm going to go grab your leash and then we're going to go for a walk and we're going to enjoy the rest of the day. Okay? It's so awkward. I just turned everyone into a dog or a pet and I'm going to go walk. Good me. This is why we don't do tarot readings on a personal level. Whomever it is that may want one. You don't know. I'm going to make you a giraffe. You have no idea what zoo animal I'm going to reference in your reading. Promise me. Okay? Only the lonely become the dolphins. I'll tell you that. Okay? Love you guys. Get out of here.